So today we're here with
Rich Borries.
Rich Borries. Where are you from, Rich?
Teutopolis, Illinois.
Tell me about yourself.
Born and raised in Teutopolis. Mom and dad's name is Steve and Teresa, or Steve and Tess, as most people know them. Got a younger brother and sister. Abby is my sister, and Andy.
What high school did you attend, Rich?
Teutopolis High School.
And you graduated in what year?
2007.
2007. Sports in high school.
Basketball and baseball.
Tell me about your teammates.
Senior year basketball had Craig Westendorf, Andy Tipton, Wade Custer, and Jason Rundy. 5 seniors were on that team. Same as baseball, was full of seniors. We had the whole starting team was seniors.
Talk about the success you guys had in high school.
Basketball, we went to state junior and senior year, so that was pretty cool.
Favorite game to be a part of in high school?
State tournament, playing against Nashville. Senior year, Elite 8, we beat Nashville. I think they were the #1 team in the state at the time.
Talk about Coach Crawford as a basketball coach.
Coach Crawford, as a coach, he was great. I loved him. Really respect him. He was hard-nosed. He really got after us, but that's what I liked. That's how I responded well to that. Didn't always enjoy it, but it was a lot of fun. Looking back, I really loved it. I really like him as a coach, so he's been really good to me and helped me kind of get to what I did in college. So,
describe your senior basketball season in general.
Senior year basketball. So junior year we went to state. We lost 4 starters. We had Jason Runny coming back. Craig and Wade had played some the year before, but then you had me and Andy who really didn't play a lot junior year. So like I said earlier, 5 seniors. So it was basically just us. Didn't really have much of a bench. So it was Crawford's last year. So we knew if we were going to do something special that year, it was going to be just us. So started off great. Won the Capital Classic. Played great. We won the Charleston Holiday Tournament. Lost 2 games in February, I believe, and then we made a really good run through the postseason. Won a lot of close games in the postseason on our way to state.
How long did Coach Crawford coach for?
I think he was there 26 years, and his last year was my senior year.
What did that mean to you?
It was pretty special for us to go out, and especially, obviously we want to win state, but 3rd place was pretty special too, so went out on a good note there.
So everybody's asking me all the time this question. Did you have any dunks in high school?
None that were caught on tape. Let's just say that. But no, I did not have any in game. A lot in practice, but
Talk about playing against Lucas O'Rear.
Lucas O'Rear was very good. He's big, strong, really fast. We played them twice that year. Played Nashville twice that year. He's a very good player. Went to Northern Iowa. Great player. It was really tough to play against. He can kind of do it all. So.
Where did he end up going to school?
Went to Northern Iowa.
Northern Iowa.
Play basketball.
Yes, I remember that now. Who was your biggest rival in high school? And talk about that.
St. Anthony, for sure, was the biggest rival. It's kind of hard to say they're a rival when we beat them every game. But it was still a rival. That's a joke. Every time we play St. Anthony, it's always a good game. No matter how good one team is versus the other, always a great game. Always great fan bases follow both teams. So whether it's at T-Town or St. Anthony, always a good game. Always a fun to be a part of that rivalry.
Talk about the Charleston Holiday Tournament, the fact that you got to play in it.
Charleston Holiday Tournament was a lot of fun. It was close, big college stadium, so a lot of fans, a lot of great teams were there. So it was. T-Town had been going there for a long time, so to be able to play in that and win our senior year, that was a lot of fun.
So talk about your favorite gym to play in.
J.H. Griffin, of course. That place was awesome with the fans and the students back then. They always had a lot of fun dressing up, stuff like that, but always a packed gym. Lance Arena, that was a lot of fun. That's where we had the Charleston Holiday Tournament. Played the Super Sectionals. That was a lot of fun there. Always a lot of good games there. So a lot of good memories in that place.
Favorite memories in high school?
Favorite memories, going to state would definitely be the top one. Definitely since I got to go twice, going to state, and then I think a big memory was just playing with the seniors that were on the team. We were, like I said earlier, loaded with seniors. Played together from the time we were old enough to dribble and shoot on the driveway. Played all through grade school, junior high, high school, and I mean we still play rec ball together today. So it was pretty cool to play with those guys that we were such good friends with then and still great friends with.
Where did you attend college?
Went to college at Lincoln Land in Springfield for 2 years, and then Missouri Southern State University in Joplin, Missouri.
What sports did you play in college?
Basketball.
Basketball. Talk a little bit about that in general.
It was a great experience. Loved doing it. The coaches were great. Coach Chad Jones was the head coach. Jim Augustine, he's the one who recruited me to go there. Great guy. Skylar Tierney, and then Chad Jones' younger brother. He was an assistant there also. So really loved playing there, close to home. Coach Jones is a lot like Coach Crawford. Really got after you, very intense. So it was an easy transition to play for him. Great guy. So really enjoyed playing there.
Who did you play with and who did you play against?
At Lincoln Land, I got a chance to play with Cody Rinker for 2 years. Great friend of mine. He went to Shoe Straws, so knew him a little bit going into there. And then when I went to Missouri Southern there, got to play with Keen Toman, who went to Olney. Very good guy, good friend, very good basketball.
All right, Rich. Favorite game to be a part of in college?
Probably my senior year. I think it was the second to last game of the year at home on a Wednesday night. We beat Washburn, I believe it was, to clinch the conference championship. So that was a pretty good honor, something we'd worked for. So that was a pretty big moment to do it at home in front of the great crowd, because Missouri Southern always had great crowds at home. So it was pretty cool to do that at home and to have that championship. So it was a good experience.
Who recruited you to go to college?
Jim Augustine from Lincoln Land. He went to a lot of games my senior year of high school and really talked to me a lot. Really great guy. Treated me and my family great. So,
who's your biggest role model?
Role model, I'd say my mom and my dad. Just growing up, seeing how hard they worked all the time, raised me, my brother and sister good. Taught us a lot of good ways to live life, work hard, and go after what you believe in.
Professional role model.
Growing up, I loved watching Shaquille O'Neal. He was the man, big center. Like I thought I was a big stud back in the day, Always had to be the big guy in the middle, so it was a lot of fun to watch.
So how tall are you, Rich?
6'7".
6'7". Is your family tall?
My mom and dad are both tall, yes. Aunts and uncles are all fairly tall, big family. So sister's pretty tall. Brother, he's a little run of the family.
Make sure you listen to that, Andy. Advice to give young basketball players.
Young basketball players just need to get in the gym, whether it's working out, shooting, playing, whatever it is. To me, it was no problem. I loved playing basketball, open gyms, whatever, just to go play. But that right there, just to work on your game, it's a lot of fun just to get in the gym and play. That's just what you got to do.
Did family travel to a lot of your games in high school and or college?
Yeah, my mom, dad, brother, and sister, they never missed a game unless it was during the week and a couple hours away. They went to almost every game, so it was great to have them. Even a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins and stuff, they went to a lot of games, so that was really cool to have that support there.
If you weren't playing sports, what would you have done?
I really don't know. Sports was everything. Played baseball in the fall, basketball all winter, and in the spring played baseball, and then the summer you really played both. So that was the life back in the day. That's about all you did.
Something about you, Rich, that not a lot of people know.
My senior year at Missouri Southern, we played an exhibition game at the U of I. So that was probably about the second game I ever played all my senior year. So it was pretty cool to play in Champaign, kind of close to home, to play there where you watch a lot of games growing up. So it was a cool experience.
What's your current occupation?
Work at Montrose Equity.
So I had to ask you this question. How did you get the nickname Sasquatch?
I don't know. I have some really good friends that just like to make fun of me, and I'm pretty hairy, I guess. So they kind of just started that years back, and it's kind of grew into kind of an annoying thing they like to do and bring up quite often. So that's what friends are for.
Take a guess who brought this up to me last night. John Tipton.
John Tipton, yeah. Appreciate it, John. That's a Tipton for you.
Oh, man. Rich, in closing, is there anything else you'd like to share and mention that we didn't talk about?
I think one thing to say is the tradition of T-Town basketball, and even T-Town in general, sports, school, whatever it is. It was an honor to play for Coach Crawford with the legacy he had with Fehrenbacher and Pooty Preps. They did a fantastic job back then, and me growing up watching all those guys that played ahead of me, looked up to them, couldn't wait to get to the gym on a Friday night to watch them play. That and the success they had, that was great for me to watch growing up, as a lot of kids do, and then to be able to be a part of that and to have that same feeling, packed gyms and everybody knows who you are, that kind of stuff, and it's cool, and it's great to see that continue now with being little bit older and out of college, out of high school, in college, and stuff like that. So it's great to just be a part of that tradition that T-Town basketball has.
I'm sure you enjoy going to the game still and watching those kids
Oh
play.
yeah, it's great to see them.
Rich, I really enjoyed hearing your story, and I look forward to talking to you in the future.
Thanks, as always. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. All right, Rich, you were wanting to say something to me that you forgot to say. What would that be?
Just talk a little bit about my Missouri Southern time. Went there, had a great time, great 2 years. Was a really close family there when I was there. Coach Korn, he was a great coach. Coach Johnson, who actually played at Duke, was there for my freshman year. Ronnie Russell was there, fantastic coach, really respected him. And then Coach Boshi, who played at Kansas, was there my sophomore year. So it was a lot of fun there. To play there is a little far from home, but they really made it feel like home. And also want to give a little shout out to Peggy Beaker, the old Pitt State, Missouri Southern rivalry, same way. A lot of fun playing those guys, being so close to home, a lot like T-Town St. Anthony, so had to give you a little shout out to make sure you know Missouri Southern was by far the better team.
When I interviewed Peggy, she actually mentioned your name.
Oh,
So
yeah. I'm
sure,
sure.
I'm
Don't
sure
worry,
you
I was watching for that.
Thank you, Rich.